Let me introduce myself first. My name is Konstantin. I'm your instructor for Cybersecurity Technician course at Learnix. We will be doing most of our activities with me. There are other instructors waiting for you. They will step in when required, like when you guys be practicing your resume, your career opportunities, your job interviews, and other instructors will show up and do their thing, like preparing you for interviews, helping you with resumes, build up, and other stuff. So, but basically, the hard skills, the core skills, uh, overall CCD curriculum, this is my thing, my responsibility. So, bear me for a while, stick with me for the next like 3 months or so. I will help you with your transition from non-IT background to cybersecurity field. It's one of the most important fields in the modern world. Cybersecurity technician is not just a job, it's a really important role in every organization. So, uh, to get you into cybersecurity technician position, definitely we'll need to learn a lot of things. And let me explain all these things right now. Uh, During this kickoff class, I will be showing you our curriculum, our modules, our labs, um, our LMS learning management system, where you will be also spending some time as well, because literally I won't be able to cover all, so you definitely will be required to allocate some of your time for self-paced learning, for home assignments, for LMS material at home. And then during our class time, we will be discussing all this. We will be doing our labs as well. And of course, these two things combined, like learning system plus our in-class activities, these things combined will help you to succeed in your cybersecurity technician career path. Plus, of course, the final result for this will be an examination, an exam, a certificate, not just like from our school, but from certifying authorities, and these certificates will be an extra leg for you during your interviews. Definitely, most of employers are looking for these certifications, and to make you able to successfully pass these certifications, let me repeat it once again. You'll need just to do two things: to actively participate during our class time, during your time with me, or with other instructors to follow. Plus, you need to do your activities and learning management system, because there will be a lot of materials for you to work with at home. Plus, there will be labs, virtual environment where you will be doing your hands-on experience, where you will be practicing things. Uh, so these two things combined will definitely help you to get the desired certification and start your career in the cybersecurity field as technician. So this is basically the important things to outline straight ahead from the start. So guys, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask them. You may type in your questions in the chat window. You may like unmute yourself or even like turn on your cam and ask those questions you have, guys. I am really
Yeah, I have a question.
fantastic. Please go ahead, Ede.
Yeah, please, will be the software tool that we're gonna install on our laptop for the demo purpose, stuff like that?
I will cover all this later on. Now it's basically all web browser things. So you need to have like a desktop or a laptop, a broadband internet connection, and the browser. Google Chrome is one of the best, but if you're like a Microsoft fan, you can use Edge. It works as well. Or if you're a Mac user, you can use Safari. So basically, a desktop, a laptop, a MacBook, whatever, as a hardware, plus a web browser with an internet connection that is not interrupted and like broadband connection. That's what is required for you to pass this course.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So, but I will be covering this all later on today. So, let me repeat my introductions. My name is Konstantin Biryakov. I'm an Apple Distinguished Educator, in-house Apple Distinguished Educator. It means I'm like working with and for Learnix as an instructor. And at the same time, I'm working with Apple here in California as an educator, and I'm helping guys here in the Valley to create fantastic learning experience for Apple users, Apple students worldwide. So basically, I'm like a decorated guy who has like 25 years of experience in ID, in and in education. I've launched a lot of successful projects worldwide, including cybersecurity as well. So I did a lot of things with this particular field. So I know what I am going to tell you. I know all the material, and you can rely on me in your cybersecurity journey here in Learnix. So basically, let's start with the key concepts. What is cybersecurity, right? We are all about to explore this fantastic field full of opportunities. A lot of companies are looking actively for cybersecurity professionals, cybersecurity technicians, even entry-level positions. They're quite well paid. Why so? So basically, cybersecurity is a real important field, right? Everyone now there's that there are a lot of hackers worldwide who are trying to hack like government systems, business computers, business infrastructure to fetch data, to steal data, to sell data. And cybersecurity guys are those who are at the front line of defense, right? They're helping companies, government agencies, and even end users to protect their computers, to protect their information, to protect their experience from hackers, right? And that's why a lot of companies are paying a lot of money just for that. As no one wants to get like confidential information listed somewhere, and even like users are not happy if they're like got their phone hacked and like sensitive information or like pictures posted somewhere. Uh, or blackmailing or just for fun. It depends on hackers, right? So this is what basically makes this profession, this role really important in the modern world. Uh, so today, I mean tonight, we will overview. we'll have an overview of cybersecurity. I will give you more detailed information about our course, about its structure, and of course, we will be talking about career prospects for you. I will be showing you off some fantastic examples real time. We'll go to indeed.com and look for opportunity there for cybersecurity technicians. But let's start first of all with what is cybersecurity? Let's define what it actually is, what cybersecurity technicians are dealing with every day. And probably this video I'm going to launch and show you will explain in much more detail why this career, why this cybersecurity discipline is important. And probably it will give you extra information on what skills you need to develop in yourselves to be successful here. So let's watch the video and then we will discuss it, okay?
Meet Anne. She often shops from www.shoppingcart.com. She has her information like email ID, address, and credit card details saved on the website to enable a faster and hassle-free shopping experience. The required information is stored in a server. One day, Anne received an email which stated her eligibility for a special discount voucher from shoppingcart.com. In order to receive the coupon code, she was asked to fill in her shoppingcart.com account credentials. This didn't seem fishy to her at the time, as she thought it was just an account verification step. Little did she realize the danger she would be facing. She was knocked off her feet when a substantial amount of money was wiped off her account. How do you think this happened? Well, yes, the email she received was fake. Anne's shoppingcart.com account witnessed unauthorized access from a third party. This type of attack is known as a cyber attack, and the person who carries it out is called a hacker. Could Anne have prevented this attack? Indeed, she could have, with the help of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity involves techniques that help in securing various digital components, networks, data, and computer systems from unauthorized digital access. There are multiple ways to implement cybersecurity, depending on the kind of network you are connected to and the type of cyber attacks you are prone to. So, let's take a look at the various cyber attacks that Anne could have been exposed to. One of the most common types of cyber attacks is a malware attack like Trojan, adware, and spyware, to name a few. Had Anne downloaded any suspicious attachments online, her system could have gotten corrupted by certain malicious viruses embedded within the attachments. Next is a phishing attack, the type of cyber attack which Anne experienced. Here, the hacker usually sends fraudulent emails, which appear to be coming from a legitimate source. This is done to install malware or to steal sensitive data like credit card information and login credentials. Another type of attack is the man-in-the-middle attack. Here, the hacker gains access to the information path between Anne's device and the website's server. The hacker's computer takes over Anne's IP address. By doing so, the communication line between Anne and the website is secretly intercepted. This commonly happens with unsecured Wi-Fi networks and also through malware. Password attack is one of the easiest ways to hack a system. Here, Anne's password could have been cracked by using either common passwords or trying all possible alphabetical combinations. To prevent future cyber attacks, Anne sought to implement a few cybersecurity practices. First, she installed a firewall. As the name suggests, it is a virtual wall between Anne's computer and the internet. Firewalls filter the incoming and outgoing traffic from your device to safeguard your network, and they can either be software applications or hardware reinforcements. Secondly, Anne implemented honeypots. Just like how flowers attract bees, dummy computer systems, called honeypots, are used to attract attackers. These systems are made to look vulnerable in order to deceive attackers, and this, in turn, defends the real system. In addition to these, she also decided to use unique alphanumeric passwords, antivirus software, and started avoiding mails from unknown senders. That was Anne's story. Cyber attacks are not just confined to individuals, but also to public and private organizations. The cyber attacks carried out in such places are more deadly, and they result in colossal losses. Motives of such attacks are many, starting from tampering with crucial data to monetary gains. Let's have a look at a few of the cyber attacks that companies are subjected to. Various public sector organizations and large corporations face the Advanced Persistent Threat, APT. In this form of attack, hackers gain access to networks for a prolonged period in order to continuously gain confidential information. Companies also witness the denial of service attack, where networks are flooded with traffic, which in turn leaves legitimate service requests unattended. A variant of this is the distributed denial of service, DDoS attack, when multiple systems are used to launch the attack. When a hacker manipulates a standard SQL query in a database-driven website, it is known as a SQL injection attack. By doing so, hackers can view, edit, and delete tables from databases. Amidst a plethora of cyber attacks, it is indeed a challenge for organizations with several networks and servers to ensure complete security. This is not an easy task, and to help with this, cybersecurity professionals are hired to work on identifying cyber threats and securing a company's network. There are multiple job roles in the field of cybersecurity. If hacking fascinates you, then the role of an ethical hacker is something to be explored. Such professionals try to exploit a network's vulnerabilities, just like how a hacker would do, but only to identify those vulnerabilities and resolve them for protection against an actual cyber attack. But if you are looking to design robust security structures, then the role of a security architect is more apt. A Chief Information Security Officer, CISO, plays a crucial role in enterprise security and is entrusted with the overall safety of the information in an organization. So, here's a question for you. Identify the type of cyber attack where the hacker's system takes over the client's IP address. A. DDoS attack. B. Man-in-the-middle attack. C. Phishing attack. D. Password attack.
So here is the first question for today. Can we identify the type of cyber attack where
Ma-
the hacker
ma-
system
Man in the middle attack.
man in the middle attack? Yeah, right. So Adak, you know something about cybersecurity, right? Tell us more about your experience, if I may ask you to do so.
Oh well, I don't have no experience, but just I give you the answer based on the explanation.
Oh yeah, that's great. This is absolutely true. This attack is called man in the middle attack, and it's quite often when people are playing with network infrastructure and creating this, messing up with the network and creating kind of clone computer to get the client's IP address and all the information from that computer. So yeah, basically you're true to presume this, and definitely this is the right answer. Thank you so much for that. Uh, this is how it looks, right? This is what cybersecurity is all about. As we already saw in this video, we got a lot of roles like ethical hacker, cybersecurity architect, and the role we will be preparing for. This is not the role of chief of cybersecurity officer, of course, for now, because it will take you some time to get there. I'm quite sure you will be there one day, but for now, let us talk about the role which is the easiest in cybersecurity, uh, entry level to mid level positions. This is cybersecurity technician role. This is a cybersecurity technician position. So, and this CCT stands for cybersecurity technician role. And we will be exploring, we will be learning, we will be studying just this role. That will help you, simplify you the entrance to cybersecurity discipline and the domain of cybersecurity, which is wonderful, which is like uh, which allows you to get a lot of money. So, to learn cybersecurity, we need to complete three major steps. I've mentioned that already, but let me repeat it once again. The first thing we need to understand and relate and incept the essential cybersecurity concepts, like fundamental ideas, what confidentiality is all about, what is data integrity stands for, what are principles of data integrity and safety, computer system safety, and that will definitely lead us to availability. So these three anchors of confidentiality, integrity, and availability, these three major elements are the essence. They're building, they're setting up all CCD discipline. And of course, these are a bit theoretical concepts, but no worries. I will be here to help you with getting these concepts right, to help you to understand these concepts. Plus, you will get your LMS trainings, extra videos, learning books, materials, tests, and quizzes. All that will help you to get essential cybersecurity theory and concepts right. And cybersecurity is not only a theoretical discipline. Definitely, when you will be employed, you will need to relate what you've learned, all the theory, and the practice. So, to help you with this, we've created with EC Council, our partnering organization, we've created a set of virtual labs that will emulate the real office environment, real computer systems, Linux computer systems, Windows Server infrastructure, all this computer system that you will be involved in managing when you will get yourself a position as a cybersecurity technician. So, you will learn by doing this hands-on experience, these virtual labs. You will learn how to use different cybersecurity tools like Burp Suite or Map or Ping or Traceroute or interface configuration commands, or even like the Wireshark, an important tool to monitor the traffic coming through the network adapters. So you will learn all that by doing practical exercises and get ready for that. Some of these labs we will be doing here during our class time under my supervision, under my assistance. So I will be ready to help you to explain all information required to successfully complete like hands-on labs. But a few of them, let me put it straight, like big amount of them will be allocated for self-paced study at home. So get ready for that. Try to designate some time, plan that time. And this time at home will be required for you to go to our LMS to practice there, to learn theory there, plus to do some exercises, some hands-on labs. It will probably be like about up to 6 hours a week for self-paced study. So uh, I know this is an enormous amount of time. You will have like 6 hours with me starting next week. Plus, you will have to do something all by yourselves. Extra 6 hours. So it's 12 hours of learning per week. But Don't be overwhelmed. This is not a difficult time for you. These activities are all funny. Our LMS is easy to use. You will get the link next week when you will finish your enrollment to our classes with to our course with Cyril. And definitely I will be distributing you all logins, passwords, links, etc., etc., etc. And I will give you an example. I will give you a review of our LMS and our lab, of course, later on, just to allow you to feel the taste of it, okay? And as I've told you before, you will have a full taste of this system starting next week when our regular classes will begin.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So definitely all this, all the theory explained by me or in the LMS, all this practice under my supervision or all that practice that you're going to do all by yourself at home will lead you to industry certifications. I'll tell you a bit more about industry certifications, the certificates later on tonight. And another important part of a story, how to build a successful career in cybersecurity field. Remember the video, there were like ethical hackers, chief information security officers mentioned there. But to get there, you guys need to learn a bit more than cybersecurity technician curriculum. Yes, indeed. That's why it's not that easy to get into to step into the shoes of cybersecurity information officer, right? It probably will take like up to 5 years for you guys to get there, but don't worry. Every major company is investing a lot of money into professional development of their employees. So your goal is to complete this fantastic course, Cybersecurity Technician course. And this will enable you to get yourself a position as cybersecurity technician in the company, and you can go then to one of those two courses like ethical hackers if you're good at hacking or network defense examinations. You can take these courses, these modules when you will be already working, and your employers in most case scenarios will be happy to pay for that because many companies are definitely 100% for your education with the company. They're like investing a lot of money, education credits and stuff like that. They're even paying for this education. So this is what you will be probably moving after you complete our course here with Learnix. This is CCT. This is what we are studying, right? So CND and CEH, it depends on what path you'll choose next. If you're okay with hacking, creating viruses and all these things, nasty little things for the good of your employer, just to test how security systems of employer work, are they good or not, then ethical hacker is your path. If you're more to protect the system, information stored in the system, this is network defense path. This is what you probably be choosing later on. And when you pass these certifications, you can choose one of the specializations. Like you can become proficient with pen testing later on, or you will be ready for managerial position in security operations. These examinations are also present. Or you probably be employed for the government agency or a major player there, like some government company that is responsible for digital forensics and incident response. So probably you will be good at digital forensics. These are examinations just for that. Or app security or cloud security. New emerging fields like cloud security is a real fruitful space. But to get here, you need like to pass everything from ethical hacker, from CCD, of course, the ethical hacker and to cloud security, for example. And then you'll get here as an executive. This is your path for your like up to 10 years. But if you are attentive to details, you've already noticed that cybersecurity technician in some sort of the middle here, right? It's a foundational course, a foundational examination. And it requires like cyber novice and end user knowledge worker examinations. These examinations are all included into cybersecurity technician curriculum here at Learnix. So basically you will study, you will learn everything that end user knowledge worker requires and cyber novice requires by doing our activities here, by studying with Learnix on CCT. It's a huge step forward. You don't need to learn all this like separately. All you need to do is invest your time to Learnix, to cybersecurity discipline with us, and you are all set. You don't need anything like this.
Sounds good.
Amazing. I like you that you like it, Narbek.
Thank you.
So, cybersecurity technician. I've already explained everything that awaits you here in this program, except one little thing. Examination. Of course, we will be happy to issue an internal learning certificate, and that will definitely be of great help for you guys when you will be doing your job interviews. But the goal is to grab this certificate from CCT EC Council. So EC Council is the authority that will be issuing your certificate, but only if you will be able to answer to 60 questions successfully. So all the 60 questions will be packed in 3 hours exam that you will have to, and it will be under proctoring. So all you have to do is answer these 60 questions correctly in 3 hour time frame, and you will get it. You will become a certified cybersecurity technician. But
Yeah, if may I ask, how much will be the fee?
oh, the fee is already covered.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so basically, if you will be paying for the course, you will get that exam voucher from us, but only if you will be able to successfully complete the curriculum here at Learnix, of course. We don't want you to come to the exam unprepared and fail the examination. So that means you will get some kind of exam here with us prior to cybersecurity EC Council examination. Does it make sense for you?
Yes.
Fantastic. Great. So, what is unique about this program? There are a lot of programs worldwide. All of them are like teaching guys cybersecurity. But what distinguishes this CCD curriculum? First of all, we have an enormous amount of labs. We have 85 real life practical hands on labs. All these labs are waiting for you in our LMS. You don't need an extra computer. You don't need to install anything to a computer. All that will be in the virtual environment, accessible to you via the web browser.
Good.
And so your examination will be performance based. So that means you won't be answering just theory questions. It won't be purely theoretical. It will be practical. That's why a lot of companies are just like big fans of CCT, certified cybersecurity technicians, because they know these certifications, these certificates, in short, ensure your potential employer with your not just credibility to do the job, but with your practicality, your practical skills that will allow you to start working as cybersecurity technician from scratch. So companies will be better investing in your upcoming certifications and your ongoing professional development instead of like teaching you how to practically use things and tools your employer possesses for cybersecurity. So that is why, keeping all those goals in mind, 85 labs, performance-based exam. No wonder that, guess what? You guys have like half of our curriculum hours, half hour of our core curriculum designated for dedicated labs. You guys will have half of your training time dedicated to labs. And finally, get prepared to learn a lot of like disciplines packed into this course. Don't feel don't feel any panic attacks, please. It's not a perfect timing for panic attacks. Nothing wrong with these disciplines. Everything will be just fine. Yes, we will be learning network defense, ethical hacking concepts, digital forensics concepts, security, operations, and etc., etc., etc. We will learn some basic calculus. Uh, we will be definitely practicing our powers of 2, like 2 in the power of 4 equals what? Or 2 in the power of 16 equals what? This is what basically you'll need to learn or memorize or refreshing yourselves from the basic math you've studied at school, right? To succeed here in CCT curriculum. Plus, we will be studying some basic combinatorics, some other like applicable math concepts, but don't worry, we will be practicing all that. I will be giving you fantastic explanations, examples, etc., etc., etc. So this is what awaits you in the CCD, Cybersecurity Technician discipline. But before we jump straight into our curriculum, our modules outline, like topics we will be covering, let me first launch the video from IC Council Guy, and he will give you the brief explanation what awaits you in regard to our modules and topics here.
How to begin a career in cybersecurity with the world's unique entry-level course, EC Council's CCT. Why should you pursue a career in cybersecurity? Critical infrastructure and businesses are under attack every 11 seconds across the globe. Demand for cybersecurity professionals grew 2.4 times faster than the overall rate across the US economy. Yet by 2025, 3.5 million cybersecurity jobs will remain vacant. Cybersecurity has a 0% unemployment rate. Average salaries for entry-level cybersecurity jobs range from $78,603 to $113,190 per year in the United States, according to Salary.com. Did you know that you can become a cybersecurity professional if you don't know coding, are just starting your career, or even if you're a non-IT professional? Get trained in just a few days in EC Council's Certified Cybersecurity Technician (CCT) program. It's the world's only entry-level course that builds multi-domain technical skills hands-on. So, what do you get from the CCT program? Learn prerequisite multi-domain skills: ethical hacking, network security, digital forensics, SOC, threat intelligence and hunting, incident response, risk management, BC and DR, application security, network troubleshooting, and many more. Gain hands-on technical skills with 85 hands-on labs, 3 times more than other entry-level certifications. Capture the flag. CTF-style challenges develop critical thinking, which accompanies each lab exercise, putting knowledge into practice. Live range experience. The CCT program is delivered on a live cyber range, utilizing live targets and real attack systems for a truly immersive, realistic practice and assessment platform. Performance-based exam. Measuring more than the knowledge transferred. CCT exams are delivered on a live cyber range to validate the skills candidates need to thrive in a cybersecurity role and prove themselves to potential employers. This certification proves skills. So, what will you learn from the CCT program? Students will learn key issues plaguing the information security and network security, information security threats, vulnerabilities, and attacks, different types of malware, network security fundamentals, identification, authentication, and authorization concepts, network security control in the administrative, physical, and technical realms, application security design and testing techniques, fundamentals of virtualization, cloud computing and cloud security, wireless network fundamentals, wireless encryption and security measures, fundamentals of mobile LOT and OT devices and their security measures, cryptography and public key infrastructure concepts, data security controls, backup, retention, and loss prevention techniques, network troubleshooting, traffic monitoring, log monitoring and analysis for suspicious traffic, incident handling and response process, computer forensics fundamentals, digital evidence and forensic investigation phases. The CCT helps you break into the cybersecurity industry. Visit www.eccouncil.org/CCT. Apply to work for Fortune 500 companies such as Google, Microsoft, Amazon, IBM, Facebook, and Dell. Practice.
Yes. This is great video, right? So basically, I need to tell you a few more things about it. You can go to the council website, pay like $250, and they will give you the textbook, electronic textbook, and access to the course. And you can do it all by yourself, self-paced studies, no explanations, no instructors. And this is something bizarre. No one, almost no one is able to master the craft of cybersecurity without a practicing instructor who knows this domain quite well. So this is why we are doing an instructional classes here in Learnix. This is what you guys will be paying for, right? This is what will help you to nail the discipline, to learn the domain of cybersecurity better. And this is what definitely will help you to get a job, because 99.9% of our graduates, I mean our Learnix graduates, are getting their jobs. And if you guys won't be able to get your job, You will be able to refresh the course for free. Just come in and again and do another batch and do it once again if you need to. Plus, EC Council does not have a learning management system. It has like the textbook, as I mentioned, and the virtual labs. That's it. And let's be honest, let's consider our chances. There are like 22 modules. You need to pass all 22 modules. And definitely, it's really a hard job to do so all by yourselves. This is why I'm here to help. So, uh, I will be guiding you through these modules. I will be explaining all the information. I will be answering to your questions. I will help you to succeed. But for now, let me explain some basic concepts of our modules, what we will be learning. Let me give you more details about this. First of all, Module 01, Information Security Threats and Vulnerabilities. We will be exploring this world of threats. What makes computer systems vulnerable? Who can pose threats to computer systems, to computers, to users? How can we like predict security threats and mitigate that risks in the organization? This is what we will be exploring in Module 1. Then we'll continue this exploration in Module 2, Informational Security Attacks. We will be studying and practicing cybersecurity attacks, different types, distributed denial of service attack, phishing attack, man in the middle attack, fake identity, social engineering, all these sorts of attacks will be explored, and you will be practicing that in your virtual labs as well. Module 3, network security. You know, every computer system in the world, every computer is now connected to the net, to internet. It means there are a lot of like things to understand because you won't be able to succeed as cybersecurity professional without knowing network fundamentals. What is computer network? How computers communicate with each other, how they send and receive data, what different layers of network are involved to make that data transfer between computers possible. Plus security threats and issues that may happen right there on the network layer of computer systems. This is all in Module 3. Module 4, identification, authentication, and authorization. These three core elements of monitoring, capturing, and logging all activities of users, computer apps, operating systems, hardware components, different network devices. All this must be uh, kinda aligned with this module 4 concept, and we will be exploring all that here. Sounds fantastic, right? Because we are already starting to we're already enriching our vocabulary with like professional jargon, right? Like identification, network security fundamentals, network security controls, module 5. How can we control network activities? They're like module 5 to 7, all different type of network control. How can we control traffic? How can we control users? How can we control apps in the modern environments without ruining the business on the way, right? So all these topics will be covered. And kind of wrap up module 8, network security assessment techniques and tools. We will make something meaningful out of previous modules here. And of course, we will be doing some practical virtual labs. Then we'll move from the network level to applications, to apps people launch to achieve their goals, to do their daily routine with computers, right? So apps must be secured too, and we will study some methods, some hints and tricks of how to secure app, how to protect data stored in the app. And an important thing that kind of distinguishes our course from others is Module 10, virtualization and cloud computing. A lot of companies are moving their services from on-premises to the cloud, right? And there are a lot of hidden threats lying beneath this transition to cloud computing. And it's vital for modern professional in the field of cybersecurity to uh, analyze all these different situations, all potential threats and vulnerabilities that may uh, happen on this cloud based transition, or even they can happen inside the cloud. So this is what we will be studying: how to protect the cloud, how to move your organization safely to the cloud from like local servers, local network infrastructure, etc., etc., etc. And another important thing: wireless. Most of modern computers are wireless. They're not relying on wired connections anymore, right? And this is a major threat to the industry, to many companies, because wireless technologies are not that secure as wired, right? And it requires a lot more effort to protect wireless networks. That's why we will be studying a lot in Module 11. We will be practicing a lot in this module. It's crucial for your not potential, for your upcoming careers in the cybersecurity. Mobile device security. Phones, tablets, laptops, they're all mobile, right? They're all like dependent on wireless network. That's why wireless networks are explored prior to module 12, where we will be studying mobile device security, how to make these devices secure, even in home. And Internet of Things, another thing. Even fridges can now communicate with internet and order some groceries, right? So to make these devices secure, we need to learn some basic concepts of Internet of Things security too in module 13. And then module 14, this is a module when we will be into math again. We will be studying cryptography, how modern ciphers are organized, how computers cipher and decipher data, what math is hidden beneath all these cryptography solutions, cryptographic solutions available on the market. Module 15, data security, data backup, data protection, data access rights, all this will be explored in module 15. And then when we will finalize all these modules from 1 to 15, we will be able to kind of end the theoretical part of our course. Of course, it's not just pure theory. You will have hands-on experience and labs in every module. But in module 16, you'll start troubleshooting things. From module 16, you'll start troubleshooting and try to solve real life problems. So, in short, you will start applying your knowledge into real life, everyday cybersecurity scenarios. And we'll start as we started with network here. We will continue our practicing with network here from module 16 to module 18. And then we will be exploring incident response. It's not about like your written communication skills, but every incident, every security breach must be reported in proper way. And we will learn these ways, how to report, what tools to use, what like evidences must be collected, what like to tell your supervisors, when to tell them when an attack happens or a security breach occurs. This is all in module 19. And module 20, government organizations, not necessarily government organizations, because digital forensics is required everywhere. What if an employee kind of hacked the internal system and stored the data on his work desktop? To the desktop computer he has at work, right? So, how can we get evidences? How can we get evidences that will be accepted by the court? So this is what we will be studying in module 12. And in module 21 and module 22, we will be like dealing with business continuity. We will learn how to make system recover fast from security breach, security attack, data destruction, etc., etc., etc. And in module 22, we will learn about risk management, how to mitigate risk, how to prevent attacks from happening. So basically, this is our course outline. You see, there is a lot of topics we need to focus on, a lot of things we need to cover for 3 months. And after that, you'll have another instructor or a number of instructors who'll take you from me and will lead you to building a successful career in cybersecurity. That is where you will practice your soft skills, your job interviews, where you will have your resume reviewed, where you will be able to kind of share your job interviews experience with instructors and get some valuable feedback from them. This is what awaits you after these 22 modules with me. Any questions for this part? So far, so good, right?
Yeah, everything's good. Thank you. I'm starting understanding. It sounds good.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So, okay. Before we'll jump in into CompTIA security, which is amazing thing too, because guess what? You guys won't be getting just one certificate. If you want, you can get another one that will be an amazing opportunity for you too. But I will tell you more about this CompTIA certifications later on. For now, Let me get back to my screen. Let me share my screen with you guys. I hope you guys can see it now, right?
Yes.
Amazing. So, okay. Something weird is happening. All right. Let me show you our LMS system first. You will be able to get here to this fantastic LMS where all the course is outlined, where there is a fantastic content, all illustrated for your self-paced learning at home. This is what you will be getting when you complete your enrollment. So this is where you will be doing your home assignments, where you will be answering quizzes, when you will be watching videos at home, when you will do some extra activities, getting your chance to drop me a line or a line or two with your questions. Everything will be stored here in the cybersecurity learning management system. You will be passing this step by step, like topics one, fundamentals of cybersecurity. Here you are. You will pass through this, watch the videos, learn everything you require, self-paced. Then you can jump to another topic, watch another video at home, like, and of course, we will be exploring much more during our online classes with me. This LMS is another vital space. Let me repeat it once again. Where you can gather more detailed, in-depth knowledge of cybersecurity that I won't be able to cover with you during your online classes. And of course, you will have your chance to practice your skills by answering the questions and quizzes, etc. This is a funny part. So you will get there pretty soon when you will get your link to our cybersecurity when you will finish your enrollment, I mean, you will get the link to this fantastic space. And of course, there will be a book from EC Council. I mentioned that already. It's 2,441 page textbook. And also has all the content that we will be covering, including slides that I will be showing you during our class time, some theory, much less than it is in the LMS, but no more, no less. It's like 2,500 pages, right? So our LMS material is much funny, less pages, but you kind of can combine both my theoretical studies with your practical uh, in-house, in-home experience in our learning management system, right? This is what will make the essence of your homework, LMS and this class activities. And finally, let me kinda get back to the system because I don't know what is happening here. Why can't I get to this? Uh, Let me try this password. Okay, what's wrong? Let me kinda reset it for quick and I will be like and I'll get back to you. And I'm like kind of going to show you our virtual space where you will be practicing where you will be practicing I mean, like virtual labs environments and things like okay. I'm kind of logging into the system. Yep, I'm there. I'm really sorry for the mess. Now I am safe to show you the screen.
No.
Okay. Oh, you can't see my screen, right? So, okay. Thank you so much. Okay, now you can see the screen. Here it is. So, like the first module, information, security threats, and vulnerabilities. Remember, it is module 1. Before getting to this virtual lab, definitely you'll need to pass Certified Cybersecurity Technician Module 1 and LMS. Prepare to meet your instructor and peers, pass the first session with me, the regular class, I mean, and that all will start next week, right? So don't forget to finalize your enrollment with Cyril as soon as possible to get to the practical lab. Okay, now I'm like kind of launching this lab and it starts to launch in a separate window. Let me enlarge this window for you. It will take about a minute and 10 seconds to launch it. It takes some time to prepare this virtual environment in the browser for you. So I don't want to waste this time. And let me get back to CompTIA security. When the lab loads, I will get back and I will show how it looks like, what it tastes. So CompTIA Security is another certification in addition to EC Council Certified Cybersecurity Technician. It's also widespread CompTIA certification. CompTIA is a major player on certifications. A lot of many companies, they're like big fans of this book, of this CompTIA security certification. And guess what? When you will finish our course, when you will get yourself certified with CompTIA plus cybersecurity, you can go to CompTIA web portal, sign in for their certification, pay like about, I don't know exactly, like about $200 and get yourself the certification. You will be able to pass this CompTIA Security Plus exam because you will pass more sophisticated exam that is certified cybersecurity technician exam. So this will be like an easy option for you. It's less difficult than the exam you'll be undertaking after completing our course here at Learnix with EC Council. I mean, cyber security certified technician. So you can get 3 certificates: a certificate of completion from Learnix, a certified cybersecurity technician from EC Council, and Security Plus certification from CompTIA. What do you think?
Sounds good, but honest. We'll
Uh,
see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
oh yeah, definitely we will see. And I think you guys will nail it. You will be able to pass it. So here we are. This is our lab virtual environment. You see I'm inside the browser window. Here is the list of instructions on the right. Here is a Windows environment on the left.
Mhm.
And all I need to do is follow the instructions on the lab. Of course, I need to read carefully for the lab scenario, like a Trojan is wrapped within or attached to a legitimate program. A lot of information here. And then we need like that after finishing reading all this, we'll need to perform certain number of tasks. First of all, we need like to log into this wonderful machine, like administrative machine on the left. Like, let me send a command Alt Delete, and the password is like here it is, admin123. Let's hit enter. You see, yeah, like getting into this machine. It's all widely illustrated. So yeah, you can't miss a thing. And here you are, you're inside the virtual computer system. And you can do your like practical tasks here. I don't think that you can like log into, oh, you can even go to like Chrome website or like uh, any other website, for example, like CBS. Let us try the Amazon.com. Can I do it? Probably I can, right? See, basically you're in a real life virtual environment where you can practice all the things right there. Let me like go to Amazon. You see, you are all inside a safe environment. You can do whatever you want inside that environment. Of course, you must stick to real life scenario on the right and perform all the tasks on the right and kinda completes the virtual lab. It will also assess your performance. It will kinda check your steps, your mistakes, and then it will report if you passed or failed virtual lab. If you fail it, that's okay. You can do it once again. Practice makes perfect, right? And guess what? This is not a single machine. This is a set of machines. So virtual computers, in short. And this can be like Unix-based machines, web server under Windows Server infrastructure. It can be an Android phone or even like a firewall device with a command line interface of it. So there will be a lot of things to practice in. This is what makes our virtual environment unique, guys. Any questions about this part?
I don't have question.
Fantastic. Tiffany, Addict, do you have any questions related to this?
No, I don't have any questions.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. This is an amazing opportunity to study because yeah, definitely it will require you to pass all the activities in like 1 hour, 30-minute range frame rate, right? But basically, all these labs are designed like to give you a lot more time. Um, I can like do these virtual labs for about like 20 minutes tops, but you see, it gives you an extra hour to learn, to check for mistakes, to fix them, etc., etc., etc.
Looks like game.
Yeah, to some extent it is. It's a safe environment. You can do whatever you want in that environment. You can even like create a virus inside that environment and launch it, and no one will arrest you. So yeah, It's basically like a game, but indeed it will help you to learn and to master the um, cybersecurity role.
Good.
And of course, to pass few examinations and to get few certificates. So, what distinguishes like ethical hacker or cybersecurity technician program from Security Plus of CompTIA? Security Plus is more about the knowledge, you know. So Security Plus is a big manual of like about. Mm, let me show it again. It's too hard even. It's like about 900 pages book. You need to learn it, you need like to memorize it, and then you will be able to pass Security Plus examination. Of course, it has its virtual labs too included, but they're not like that of that amount of hours. There are definitely no 85 labs. There are like about 30 labs overall. So it lacks practicality, to my opinion. That's why it's much easier will be for you guys to pass this Security Plus examination when you need this certificate. If you don't need a CompTIA Plus certification, you can safely skip it. You will be fine with CompTIA cybersecurity. And let's talk about jobs. Of course, we are very good to learn. We are good learners, I believe. Yeah, we are okay to study at home as well. We are okay to attend our classes. But the main goal of our activities here, no matter in person or at home or in class, all these activities are required as far as I'm getting it to get a job, to secure a position in the company, right? So I've already browsed the Indeed.com and LinkedIn like before this open class, and I found out some like fantastic career opportunities in the DC area and in California where I am residing. So for the DC area jobs, you can go to Indeed.com and check. There are a lot of opportunities. It's all entry level positions. They're all starting from 72K per year. A lot of like benefits, of course, not just 401, like dental insurance, like ongoing professional development pact, some other like perks these employers are happy to provide there uh, for their people. Uh, so basically, this is in the DC area. Same applies to California. Like information security analyst at Apple, an entry-level position starts from 68K per year. And of course, there's like junior security engineer at Google. When you pass successfully your examinations for cybersecurity technician, you'll definitely be able to apply for junior security engineer position at Google and get yourself almost six figures a year.
We can go like junior so engineer at Google.
Yeah, like a junior security engineer at Google, right?
Oh,
If you will pass CCT and CompTIA Security Plus, definitely you will be able to at least prove yourself that you're worthy for this job during your interviews with Google.
okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So it's up to six figures, and To be honest with you, you can pretend to like these three positions on the left: help desk technician, security intern, and junior security analyst. So help desk technicians are all in California. All Almost every position for help desk requires cybersecurity certification now, because many help desk technicians are required to do some basic security operations too. And that's why employers are asking for this. And the basic salary for help desk security, help desk technician here in California is like $30 to $35, even to $45 per hour if you are a cybersecurity intern, for example. And junior security analyst, I've already told you, Google offers like about six figures, but you can like talk out your final compensation. Probably with them, it probably be even bigger than like six figures. So these three roles you can easily pretend for or apply to after completing our course with our curriculum here at Learnix. And security engineer and security architects, as I've already shown to you, there was like that one of the previous slides where all that career path and certification path was outlined for you. I hope you will be able to get this recording from Cyril and rewatch that part for tonight class, and get at least the idea what certifications you probably will require later to get into security engineer position and security architect position. These positions doesn't require you to go to the university. These positions require you to enroll yourself, get yourself, land yourself a job somewhere here, start on professional development within the company, and then transfer to the next level. That's how it works. And this is nothing wrong with this. ID and security as a part of IT are quickly emerging fields. They're developing so fast, so rapidly. So everyone learns in ID, even developers. Because, guess what? They literally get a new version of their coding languages every year. So they need like to focus on changes, what's new stuff, what new framework and technologies appears, and they need like to adapt to change. And it's constant process. So nothing wrong with security technicians that are like expressing their desire to the employer to study something new, to learn something more. Just ask this question during your job interview. Can you guys help me with my ongoing professional development? What benefits and perks you guys are offering for professional development in your organization? Or what is like the amount of your educational credit? How much are you guys going to pay for my education within your company? Like, is it like $10,000 a year or just like about $2,000 a year? So you definitely be asking these questions. And of course, our instructors, designated instructors for uh, professional development and career here at Learnix will help you to prepare for these interviews and like tell you how to ask these questions politely. So, kinda a wrap up part of tonight's class. Salary outlook proves that you can get up to 120K per year on average to certifications, the SIG Council and CompTIA combined. You can start with 70K, 75K a year just with EC Council certification, or you can start like from 65K with CompTIA Security Plus certification. It's up to you what to choose. If you are going to invest in all three certifications, I mean Linux, CompTIA, and the CCT, it will be the most beneficial outcome for you, right? It's up to you what to choose. So, first of all, let me kind of summarize. Our goal here is to prepare you for passing of CCD exam. You need to get your passing rate for this examination. It is a bit higher than passing rate for Security Plus exam. So this is a bit more difficult examination, and this is the examination we are preparing you guys, right? So when you get your certificate uh, after passing successfully CCT exam, you can apply for Security Plus exam from CompTIA, get your certificate there. And the hardest part is job placement after certification. And this is what our designated number of instructors will uh, help you with here at Learnix. So we are almost there. I've already talked to you. I already walked you through course structure and curriculum. I've already discussed with you how the course prepares you for the CCD and Security Plus examinations. We already got started. You need to complete your enrollment until the next week, and you'll get your links to our LMS system and etc., etc., etc. So this will help you to get prepared for our regular classes that are about to start next Monday, next week. So don't hesitate with these activities, with enrollment, I mean. And I've already outlined you some career prospects. If you guys have any questions related to this, just let me know. Oh, no questions. That's great. So basically, we've started 15 minutes
I have
late
a,
tonight. Oh,
I have a question.
fantastic. Please go ahead, Adak. And
Yeah, during the demo, in case maybe we have some some bad block or some issue or question, can we like write it down and like if you give us the demo this week, next week before starting with the new session, are we gonna go over to that demo before we move on?
um, I've already shown you the learning manager. I already run you through the demo like with our demo of our LMS, demo of the virtual labs. I can do it once again. So now it's your time to enroll to the class and start actually studying here in Learnix. We
Okay.
are we will be starting our regular classes next week. You will have two classes on Mondays and Wednesdays for 3 hours each. And that's where you will get your books, links, LMS, virtual labs, etc., etc., etc.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, Narbek, you have a question? Do you have a question?
No, no, thank you.
Okay, fantastic. So, uh, a few final words. Please enroll. You'll get your links after your enrollment with Cyril. You'll receive the mail to your email ID. with detailed instructions how to log into our LMS system, what to do next, where to register, where to enter the voucher code or whatever. So you will get every book you will require plus a lot more. I want you guys to get into the LMS as soon as possible because remember there is a lot of material already waiting you in there. So please complete your enrollment as soon as possible to get into these like virtual environments like and start working with all this. Like you see, it's purely practical. There is like a theoretical part of it as well. So let me show you the basic course. Okay. You see, there are a lot of labs, all 85 of these labs here, covering all our basic modules. And of course, there is like an LMS right here. A Learnix LMS. It's not EC Console. You can't get this LMS at EC Console. You can't get this content in EC Console. It's our own proprietary content here at Learnix. It definitely will ease your learning process. It kind of wraps up what you will pass during your class time with an instructor, and it kind of prepares you for your next class with instructor. So it boosts your efficiency and it boosts your learning outcomes. It helps you to prepare for examinations efficiently. So there are a lot of topics to cover. Here it is, like the basic one. It consists of like many topics. I can expand the other one to go. There is like identify. There is another modules to come. It's just for the next class actually. So if you're happy to go and learn all by yourself with is a console, yeah, we can like provide you with the book. Here it is. This is a book on the right. It's like kind of classy book. No quizzes, not so much illustrations, but it kind of provides you with some basic information. Yeah, 2,500 pages with information. But you guys better study it in our learning management system with me as your instructor, and of course with our fantastic virtual labs, more like a game. Thank you so much for outlining this, Narbek. Yeah, and it will be definitely much easier for you to get your certification than just reading a book. So this is basically all that I wanted you to get from me for tonight. I hope you're not overwhelmed with information. I I hope I will see you all next Monday. Please talk to Cyril and he'll take you from here with your enrollment. This was our kickoff class. If you guys have any questions, this is your final opportunity for tonight to ask them. If not, I wish you all the very best evening and see you next Monday.
One second. Wednesday? Not no. It's
Next Monday and Wednesday.
Wednesday. Like, but
Yeah.
okay, sure. We see it like next week. right?
Yeah, the class is scheduled for the next week. It depends on your enrollment activities, probably, and I hope so. It will start next Monday. If you guys won't be able to enroll in time or something like that, you will definitely start next Wednesday. It's yeah, we waited for this class to start for so long. Now we need like to do the final step, enroll ourselves to the class, and here we are. It's a kickoff class. It means next week we are start actual studying. LMS, me as your instructor, a lot of virtual labs, so a lot of funny things
Okay.
that awaits.
One questions, but can I try like make it labor? It's now like later, like learning like class. I'll start like next Monday, right? But I want can I learning reading book now?
Uh, yes, it can, but you need like to log into LMS where all the content is stored. So definitely you will have your time to get yourself prepared for the class, but you need to get an LMS access. So that means you need to get enrolled with Learnix first.
Oh, okay.
Sure. There will be a book. Yeah, there will be a book. No one prevents you from like speeding up and doing assignments ahead of time, reading books. No one will stop you from that. But basically, I think, guys, it will be a wise decision to not to speed up, not to hurry up, but to follow the path. Ask me as your instructor challenging questions during your class time, and this is how it works most efficiently for your good.
Okay.
All right, guys, so no more questions? All right, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a fantastic weekend ahead. See you and week and work week ahead. Have a fantastic evening. See you next week.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.